Hello students, today I am going to start the new chapter from M2 of 12th standard, that is binomial distribution. So the first going to listen the new concept, that is Bernoulli trial. So see the definition: a random experiment which has only two mutually exclusive outcomes, namely success and failure, that is not success, and is repeated n times, and if in each trial probability of success, that is less than 1 and greater than 0, is constant, then all such trials are called Bernoulli trials. An experiment of n repeated independent Bernoulli trial is called binomial experiment or binomial distribution, which is the name of our chapter. So in this chapter we have to keep in mind some formulas. So first one, that is probability of success. Means whenever you try with any experiment, you will get the answer. Means if we toss one coin and you are given, that is we want the head, so probability of getting head is half and probability of getting the head tail is half. Means if we concerning about the head, then it is answer is half and it is nothing but the success. And so the probability of success is denoted by P, that is small letter P, and probability of failure, which is given in your example, and it is denoted by Q. Just we have to keep in mind, that is the probability of success you have to given by small p, and probability of failure, that is not success, it is denoted by Q. And as usual in previous chapter we see that is X is nothing but the random variable RV. And the formula you have to know, that is P plus Q, that is here the P plus Q is nothing but 1, and you know that is the probability of P is less than 1 and greater than 0. Now the formula which is denoted by like this one, it is a notation, that is X follows. Instead of this similarity sign we can also write the arrow towards the B, that is X follows B and P, which denotes that X follows binomial distribution with parameters n and p. The formula, that is P of X is equals to NCX, that is n combination X into P raised to X into Q raised to n minus X, where X is 0, 1, 2, dash 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 up to n, and again the probability of P is less than 1 and greater than 0. P plus Q is 1. Otherwise, the value of this P of X is 0. This formula is also denoted by like this one, that is P of X is equals to, this is the symbol of combination. Just we have to write down n above and below X. P of X into Q raised to n minus, that is P raised to X into Q raised to n minus X. Both these formulas are same, just the presentation is different. Instead of writing C, that is combination C, we can also write the brackets. To solve the examples of binomial distribution, you have to know the formulas related to the combination, that is you learn the chapter permutation and combination in 11th standard. Just the formula is that is NCR, that is n number of combination of n number of items r at a time, which is given by n factorial upon r factorial in bracket n minus r factorial. Also you have to know that is NC0 is equals to 1, NCN is equals to also 1, and 0 factorial is also 1. Similarly, one more important formula, that is NCX is also equals to NCN minus X. For example, if you are given that is the number of 9 is n is 9 and X is 6, that is 9C6 is also written as like this formula, that is n is as it is, that is 9 C n minus X. So here we have to take the subtraction of these two, that is 9 minus 6, that is 3. These both numbers are same, that is 9C6 is equals to 9C3, and now we can solve it easily. 9C3 we can solve like this one, that is you have to write down the 9 3 steps behind, that is 9, 8 and 7. 9 we have to write down 3 steps behind, that is 9, 8 and 7. and 3 is also write down, that is 3 to 1, that is 3 factorial we can write like this one, that is 3 into 2 into 1, which is nothing but the 84. Now we start with the exercise 8.1. So see the example. A die is thrown 6 times and if getting an odd number is success. See, in your example you are given the success, that is getting an odd number is the success. So find the probability, that is first, that is 5 success, second one at least 5 success, and third one is at most 5 success. Now see how to write down the example in the formula wise. So x is a random variable. So we are given, that is we have to get an odd number. So number of getting odd number is the random variable. Again we have to find out the probability. You are given the success, that is an odd number, so probability of getting an odd number is our success. So how to find out the success? So what is the example? A die is thrown. So whenever we throw a die, we get this in sample space, we get 1 2 3 4 5 6, yes, out of which the odd numbers are only 3, that is 1 3 and 5. So these are the odd numbers, and so we have to get here the 3 numbers of which are odd. So out of 6, 3 numbers are odd. So out of 6, 3 numbers are odd. So 3 by 6 means p is equals to half. And as we know that is p plus q is equals to 1, we can easily find out the q, that is 1 minus p, that is equals to 1 minus half, that is half. Means here the value of p is half, value of q is also half, and n is equals to 6, because you are given a die is thrown 6 times. So here number of throwing attempts, that is 6, it is nothing but the n. So in this formula, in our formula there is letters, that is x, n, p and q. So we find out all the values here. So n is 6, that is a die is thrown for 6 times. Then we find out p, that is half, and q is also half. And now x, that is what is the notation actually for this example? That is x follows the binomial distribution n and p, that is n is 6 and p is half. Just we have to write down it. So the formula is actually this one, that is p of x is equals to ncx into p raised to x into q raised to n minus x. Now what is our first question? In first question we have to find out the probability of exactly 5 success. Means we are given x is equals to 5. So we have to put down just values here. So p of x is equals to 5 is equals to, now see the formula ncx. So the value of n is 6, you know here, then c is as it is, then 5, that is the value of x is 5, again the p is half, we already find out here, and raised to x means the value of x is 5, and then q raised to n minus x, that is 6 minus 5. Now we have to just solve it. So c 6 c 5, so we can write it like this one. So I solved it here. ncx is equals to nc n minus x. So 6 c5 is equals to 6 n minus x, that is 6 minus 5 is 1. And how we can solve this one? So you know the formula, that is n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. So by solving this we get here, that is 6. So I already solved it here, 6c1. So see here 6c1. So 6 factorial upon 1 factorial into n minus r factorial, that is 5 factorial. So 6 factorial you can solve, that is 6 into 5 factorial upon 5 factorial. So this 5 cancel, so we get here 6. Now we have to put down the value of this one here. Again 1 upon 2 raised to 5, that is 1 raised to 5 is 1, and 2 raised to 5 is 32. 6 minus 1, that is 1, and so we get here half. And by solving this, that is 3 is here, and below is 32. Means we get here 3 raised to 2, 3 upon 2 raised to 5. This is the answer of the first one. Now from the same example, the second question is at least 5 success. So at least 5 means not less than 5. It will be easy if it is greater than 5. At least 5 means हमें कम से कम 5 सक्सेस चाहिए, 5 से नीचे सक्सेस नहीं चाहिए. 5 से ज़्यादा होंगे तो भी चल सकता है. सो हियर वी हैव टू राइट डाउन दैट इज x is greater than equals to 5. So Greater than equals to 5 means x is equals to 5 plus x is equals to 6. So we have to find out the successes which are greater than equals to 5, means it includes 5 as well as it includes 6. हमें 5 से ज़्यादा सक्सेस चाहिए up to 6 because the number of attempts is 6, n is equals to 6. So here we write that is x is equals to 5 and x is equals to 6. Now we have to solve it again using the same formula. So we already find out the answer of x is equals to 5, that is in this example we already find out the answer, that is when the probability is x is equals to 5, the answer is 3 upon 2 raised to 5. And so we directly put here the value, that is 3 upon 2 raised to 5, that is 32. And for this one we have to again use the formula, that is NCX. So n is 6, C 6 because here the x is 6 into p is half raised to x, that is 6, and q raised to n minus x, that is 6 minus 6. So this quantity we continue up to the last step. Now if both the values are same, that is you know this formula, that is NC, n is equals to 1. So here we directly write down the 1. Then half raised to 6, so n 1 raised to 6 is 1 and 2 raised to 6 is 64, and here 1 half raised to 0, anything raised to 0 is 1, so here we write is 1. So here we get that is 1 upon 64 means 2 raised to 6, and here also we can write this example like this one, that is 3 upon 2 raised to 5 plus 1 upon 2 raised to 6. So taking the LCM, that is 2 raised to 6. Here we get 3 2s are 6 plus 1, that is 7. So the answer is 7 upon 2 raised to 6. Now from the same example, the third question is at most 5 success. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 5 सक्सेस चाहिए, 5 से ज़्यादा नहीं चाहिए, 5 से कम होगा तो भी चल सकता है. So at most 5 successes means x is less than equals to 5. So less than equals to 5 means we have to write down, that is probability of x is equals to 1, x is equals to 2, x is equals to 3, x is equals to 4 and x is equals to 5. So for each of these one we have to use the formula and you have to calculate it. So these examples are too much lengthy for this purpose. So here we have to write down the same formula again, NCX half raised to x q raised to n minus x. So for this one x is equals to 1, 6c1 half raised to 1 half raised to 5, that is 6 minus 1 is 5. Again here for x is equals to 2, NCX, so 6cx, x is 2 half raised to x, that is 2, and q is again half, so half raised to 6 minus 2, that is 4. For 3 again NCX, that is 6c3 half raised to x, that is half raised to x, that is 3, and q raised to n minus x, that is 3 minus 6 minus 3 is 3. For x is equals to 4, that is 6c4 half raised to 4 and half raised to 6 minus 4, that is 2, and we already find out the answer for x raised to 5, x is equals to 5, that is 3 upon 2 raised to 5. So we write it as it is. Now we have to solve this one. Now 6c1, again you know the answer, that is 6, so half is as it is, and 2 raised to 5, that is 1 upon 32. Here we also solve this, that is 6c2, so 6c2 means हमें 2 स्टेप्स पीछे लिखना है, यहाँ पे देखना है 2, so 6c2 means 6 हमें 2 स्टेप्स पीछे लिखना है, so 6 5 upon 2 into 1. Again here is half square, that is 1 by 4, and here is 1 by 4 raised to 4, 1 by 2 raised to 4 means 1 upon 16. We have to reduce it. Similarly, just I am telling how to write it. 6c3 means हमें 6 लिखना है 3 steps पीछे, that is 6 5 into 4, and 3 we can write like 3 factorial, that is 3 into 2 into 1. Again here 1 by 3 cube means here we get 1 upon 1 upon 8, and here also 1 upon 8. Now the 6c4, so here we can write, that is 6c4 like this one, that is as I am going to show here, this 6c4 we can write here, that is 6. I'm just writing here. Yes, see here. So 6c4 is equals to, we using the formula that is ncx is equals to ncn minus x. So 6n minus x, 6 minus 4 is 2. 6c2 हम कैसे लिखते हैं, that is 6 हमें 2 steps पीछे लिखना है. So 6 into 5 upon 2 into 1, and by solving this we write this here, that is 6 into 5 upon 2 into 1. Again 1 by 2 raised to 4, that is 1 upon 16 into 1 by 4, and this 3 upon 2 raised to 5 as it is. So here by solving we get to 3 upon 2 raised to 5. By solving this we'll get 15 upon 64, 20 upon 64 and 15 upon 64, and here we get 3 upon 2 raised to 5. So here the LCM of these 3 is 50 upon 64, and 2 times 3 upon 2 raised to 5, so here we get 6 upon 32, that is 2 raised to 5 is 32. So by taking the LCM we get 50 plus 12 upon 64, so the answer is 62 upon 64. So this is all about the first example of this exercise. Now we're going to solve the second example. A pair of dice is thrown 4 times, and if getting a doublet is success, then find the probability of 2 success. Now see here we are given the success, that is getting a doublet. Doublet means what? So getting the double numbers, that is 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 and 6. So whenever we throw a dice, a pair of dice, we get the sample space. In sample space there are 36 members. You know, you solved it in the 10th standard as well as in 11th standard also. So here the x is a number of doublet, p is the getting doublet, next the p. So we get here the doublet for how many times, that is 6 times. 1 2 3 4 5 6, means out of 36 doublets are 6. So here we can write 6 upon 36. By solving it we get 1 by 6. Also we can find the q by taking the formula, that is 1 minus p, that is 1 minus 1 by 6. We get here 5 by 6. And since the pair of dice is thrown for 4 times, this times we denote, that is n. So n is 4. So to find the probability of 2 success, here we get x is equals to 2, because we want 2 success. So x is equals to 2. So the formula is p of x is equals to ncx p raised to x q raised to n minus x. Just try to put down the values here. So n is 4 and x is 2. So 4c2, the value of q is 1 by 6. So 1 by 6 raised to x, that is 2, and q, that is 5 by 6. So we get here 5 by 6 raised to 4 minus 2. So 4c2. So हमें 4 को 2 steps पीछे लेना है. So 4 into 3 upon 2 factorial, that is 2 into 1. Here 1 by 6 square means 1 by 36, and 4 minus 2 means 2. So 5 square is 25 and 6 square is 36. So by reducing this we get, that is 25 upon 216. Now we are going to start the third example. So there are 5% defective atoms in a large bulk of atoms. So what is the probability that the sample of 10 atoms will include not more than one defective atom? Now see, the x is that is number of defective atoms, p is the probability that atom is defective. Now we are given, that is 5%, there are 5% defective atoms, means we are given p is 5%. 5% means we can write, that is 5 upon 100, that is 1 by 20. So we can easily find out the q by 1 minus p, that is 19 upon 20. And you are given, that is sample of 10 atoms. So the value of n is 10. And what we have to find out, the atoms will not include more than one defective atom, means it should not be more than 1, means it will be the less than 1. So the values we have to find out, that is x is equals to 0 and x is equals to 1. So again using the same formula, that is ncx. So we are going to use this formula, that is ncx p raised to x q raised to n minus x. So what is n? N is 10. C x is here 0, then q is 1 by 20, sorry, p is 1 by 20 raised to x, that is 0, and q is 19 by 20, 10 minus 0, that is n minus x. Similarly, for x is equals to 1, that is 10 c1, 1 upon 20 raised to 1, that is p raised to x, and q raised to n minus x, that is 10 minus 1. Now we are going to solve this one. So you know the formula, that is nc0 is 1, so here the value we put here is 1, anything raised to 0 is 1, so 19 by 20 raised to 10 minus 0 is 10, so here we get 19 minus 20 raised to 12. Here 10 c1 is again 10, by using the formula we get this one, and 1 by 20, and 19 minus 20, 19 upon 20 raised to 10 minus 1, that is 9. So see how we can solve. Here it is 1, 19 by 20 raised to 10, plus here 10 2's are 20, so 1 by 2, 19 by 20 raised to 9. So we just separating the powers, so 19 raised to 10 and 20 raised to 10, here also 19 raised to 9 and 20 raised to 9. So here the LCM is 2 into 20 raised to 10, largest one is the LCM, so 2 into 20 raised to 10 is the LCM. So here we get that is 2, so equating the denominator, so here we get the 2 into 19 raised to 10, plus here also equating the denominator, we get here 20 raised to 20 into 10 raised to 19 raised to 9. So by solving this, from these two we get the common is 19 raised to 9, so here we get that is 2 into 19 plus here is 20 upon the LCM is as it is, so 19 2's are 38, 38 plus 20 upon 2, and the common part is as it is, that is 19 raised to 9 upon 20 raised to 10, so the addition is 58 upon 2 into 19 raised to 9 upon 20 raised to 10, so the final answer is 29 into 19 raised to 9 upon 20 raised to 10. So this is all about the 3 examples of this exercise. The remaining examples we will see in the next lecture. Thank you.